I would like to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you that voted for me in the West Midlands mayoral elections. Because what we achieved alone in Birmingham was a mammoth task, and it seemed impossible at first. But it goes to show that if people are united for one cause and want to really achieve something, it's doable. We got, and I say we because it's you guys, we received 43,000 votes from Birmingham. Alhamdulillah. We won 4 constituencies in the West Midlands mayoral elections. Ladywood, the constituency we're in now. Perry Bar, which Barrister Ayub Khan is going to contest. Hall Green and also Yardley. We won this, alhamdulillah. Also Hodge Hill was marginal. So it just goes to show what started off as what the media were calling it, a bit of a joke, really shocked the system, shocked the political system all over the UK, alhamdulillah. And the announcement of this election came as a surprise to me, as it may have to all you guys. I had a Pakistan ticket booked for a holiday, and I was meant to be in Pakistan today. Yesterday was my flight from Heathrow Airport. I had to cancel it the same day. I think I spoke to you.
Yeah.
I spoke to Brother Ayub and he said, listen, there's no time for Pakistan. We could go there later because there's work to do here. So we're here now. We're only about 40 days away from election. And now we have more times to strategize, whereas when I first entered into the West Midlands mayoral election, I'll be honest with you, I did not know what I was doing. With the help of all these brothers around me, I managed to achieve what I did. So, and I know how it feels like to come from an area or a community which is deprived. I grew up in Perry Bar, Aston, like Barrister Ayub Khan. We know how it feels and how these areas are neglected. The working class man has been totally neglected, of course by the Tories. That's expected of them. But now the working class man has been neglected by the Labour Party as well. I call them Tory lights. They don't agree, they don't disagree or oppose anything that the Tories say. It's time now to teach them a lesson. I'll give you a quick example of how the inner city areas are treated against the outer city areas or the more rural areas. So I used to live in Perry Bar, and if we called an ambulance to Perry Bar, sometimes they don't even come and they'll say, visit a GP tomorrow or make a phone call. If they do come, it will be about 2 hours or at least an hour, And this is my own experience. This is not somebody else's experience. This happened to me. And then I called an ambulance not long ago. I was ill a few months ago. It arrived within 6-7 minutes. Same thing if you phone for an emergency with the police, it will always take longer in the inner city areas where there is more police, there's more policing in the inner city areas than the outer city areas, but they take longer to get here. Why? Because we have been neglected for far too long.
Absolutely.
For 14 years now, Ladywood has been run by Labour. Birmingham has been run by Labour, and it's a bankrupt council. So when people ask me what my policies are, of course it's going to be to fix the damage that these politicians have already made. It can't get any worse. It can only get better, inshallah. So I need support from each and every one of you. I know you will vote for me, inshallah, but you need to get other people to vote as well. We received almost 9,000 votes in the mayoral elections throughout Ladywood. We need to double that, and we will double that come 4th of July, inshallah. On the subject of mentors, Mr. Khan is actually my mentor. So, I don't want to give away his age, but I'm a bit younger compared to him. And alhamdulillah, I was talking about him the other day. He got an amazing result. I don't want to go into the facts of the case, but the guy in court is untouchable, and I'm a witness to that. And when he talks, people listen. And the way he is with his community in Aston, everyone knows him, whether you're a young child or you're an elderly gentleman or women. Everyone knows him, and he has that love for people. That's why people show him that in return. And I've been not just looking up to him in terms of law, but politically as well, because like, as a politician, like, he still lives in Aston on Albert Road. He can move out, he has the resources, but he chooses to stay within.
Don't tell him too much.
He chooses to stay within the community so he can help them. So together we are stronger. Mr. Khan, alhamdulillah, has made our movement
So into a tsunami.
Tsunami, inshallah, an earthquake.